City Champions Comic-Con is tomorrow.
Cool.
Are you all ready for that?
Sounds like it could be really exciting.
Yeah, they're going to do a superhero mask making workshop. There's a cosplay panel. If you ever wanted to get into cosplay, you want to do it right.
Definitely.
So the cosplay panel, they'll explain it to you. They've got a couple of authors. Jay Newcomb, who wrote a book called Visigothic, is going to be on the panel. And Alania wrote a book called Starseed.
Okay.
So they're going to be on the one of the panels, and then they're going to have the cosplay panel.
Say that 3 times fast.
No. They got the pop-up art contest. They've got some game demos. If you've ever wanted to watch a game of Dungeons and Dragons, they're going to do the hour-and-a-half version.
Oh, wow.
So you can go over there to the Ocotillo and just kind of sit there with your iced tea and watch them play Dungeons and Dragons.
That ought to be neat. In other words, don't tell me you don't have anything to do.
Oh, yeah. It's happening tomorrow. So
yes.
You've got, not this weekend, but next weekend, you've got another cleanup with the Scouts in town.
Yes.
Are people getting on the calendar, getting on the schedule?
I've had quite a few calls, yeah.
Okay.
I keep wondering, it may get moved to June 4th or June 11th, depending on, because last time they had to quit early because the wind was really doing some serious problems.
Yeah.
Causing some serious problems. You know, you can't lose it as you're going down the road. That kind of defeats the purpose. So y'all get a pencil and paper out and write some of this down, because you may need to know these things.
Okay.
28th, which is, like we said, not this weekend, but next weekend. The
Right.
Scouts will be out again. Then they will be on June 4 and June 11. Then the basketball boys decided everybody else was having way too much fun. So they're going to do July 16 and 25th. I hope that one's right.
Okay.
If it's not, you're going to find out, because there's a big mailer coming to your mailbox no matter where you're at. So all of this information. 23rd.
It's
okay.
back-to-back weekends, right?
Yeah, it would be a weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, 23rd. Okay, my writing is pathetic.
That's
then.
okay. 16th and 23rd, the basketball boys will be picking up stuff.
So all you need to do is call me or text, which is obviously 575, then 513-0143. And I have my phone with me and my notepad at all times. And if I don't, I'm in a place where you don't need to know about. I swear, every time I go upstairs to go to the restroom in our building, our office phone will ring. It may not have rang all day long, but let me walk out of there for 2 minutes.
I was watching a clip. Jeff Foxworthy was on Craig Ferguson's show years ago, and he'd written a book. Jeff Foxworthy had written a book, and it was how to make it look like you're working, but you're not really working.
Yes.
And he said one of the things that one of his coworkers, because he had worked at, I forget, IBM or one of those companies before he really got into comedy stuff. And he said that when the boss would leave his office to walk around and, review the troops, somebody would call his office extension.
Oh, the bosses?
The bosses. And so the bosses would have to stop,
and go
back to his office, and then as he got into his office, they would hang up.
Well, I used to be able to make it down the stairs in moments before it would, and at 4 rings, to answer it. And I thought, why am I trying to kill myself answering that? There's a machine on there that will answer this for me. But, yeah.
But it always happens that way, doesn't it?
It does. Inevitably. Yes. Yes. Oh.
So anyway, you've got the 28th, you've got the 4th, and the 11th, and now you've added with the basketball team.
Yes.
In July, the 16th and the 23rd.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
So you got great chances. If you have absolutely no way to haul off your stuff, give me a call. But please, I ask you to please be truthful. Don't say, oh, I have 3 or 4 limbs. which translates to I cut down 3 big trees.
Don't do that.
Because there's a limit to what.
Because they're not going to show up with chainsaws and they're not going to be able to break it up.
No, they don't have chainsaws.
Yeah.
So they do have trailers, but also the time frame. So if they see something like that, the odds are they're probably going to tell you, nope, sorry, you're going to have to, get this chopped up and call somebody to really come and haul it off.
If you've got old sofas or chairs, you've got old grills, you've got old patio furniture.
Oh, yeah, just miscellaneous junk like that.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Okay.
Not a 50-year accumulation either, because, we did have somebody years ago call, and it was a few things in the yard. Well, her dad had collected literally for 50 years, and I drove by and the backyard was full of metal stuff. Well, once again, there's a limit at what we can do, you know, or they can do. Even when I get the kids, we usually end up filling in to try to help because we have a little bit more time to do this, So, but all you have to do is just tell me really what it is, make that list, and we'll do the best we can to get it out of your way.
At no charge.
Right. This is free. Take advantage.
Yeah.
And we need to clean up this community. It really is going downhill again. I mean, no matter how you look at it, people, you may not be taking care of that yard this week or this year, but rake down all those dead weeds. At least level it off, and it'll look a little better. There's a house down the street from me and I know that house has a sprinkler system. Yeah. Because years ago, the girl that lived there put one in, and I don't know whatever happened, but nobody's using it.
Some folks are not wanting to spend the money on the water, or something's broke and they don't have the money to, have somebody come in and dig it up and fix it. I mean, you don't know
for years now after her is just let it all. Yeah. I mean, it is nothing but dirt and weeds. Yeah. Dead weeds.
Knock them down and do that. Now, for those that do have the ability to haul some things, you're bringing back the traveling dumpsters this year.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was like Debbie and I were talking. Isn't it amazing how we can get excited over roll-offs? It's like, yay!
Yay!
Okay, write this down.
All right.
Like I said, when you get your mail, these dates will be down. So June 1 through the 19th, they will be right north of St. Anthony's Church. Then June 20th through July 3rd, they're going to set over on 26th and Main. So, that's right where the pumps are, but there's...
The Brewer pumps?
Yes.
Okay.
And then right after that, of course, the fourth...
Not the Popeyes.
No.
Not the hotel lot.
No.
Not the Brewer station, but the corner
the pumps.
That has the pumps will be on the back side of that
you can't miss them. And so then they'll sit there, obviously, through the 4th because that's a holiday.
Right.
So from the July 5th through July 17th, they will be on the north end of Bulldog Bowl parking lot there.
Okay.
And then...
The north end this time?
North end.
Okay, because they were on the south side last time.
Yeah, I know, but we were told if we want to use it, park them on the north.
Got it. Up by the parts store.
Yes.
Okay.
July 18th through July 31st, they will be over at 10th and Memorial.
10th and Memorial.
That's that vacant lot east of the hospital.
East of okay. All right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a big dirt lot right there.
There's
directly across the street. Yeah, there's a four-way is directly across the street from Victory Life's facility. So you can't miss it. If you go through...
And the health office, I think, is on the other corner.
Yes. If you go down 10th, you will see them.
Okay.
And we really prefer that you not shop because people over there made a disastrous mess. They drug stuff out and left it scattered all over. The basketball boys, I think, cleaned it all up, and immediately it was all back. If you're going to drag couches out, put them back.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you're going to do your shopping.
Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do this because we can't make a mess like that because the property owners will say, sorry, you can't use our lot.
Well, I have a theory.
Okay.
Theory that is mine.
All righty.
People are pigs.
Well, yeah, they are. They definitely are. But you know, they say that, and pigs really are a clean animal.
I know.
Yeah, so wherever that theory came from. But yeah, I'd love to say that all the time. They don't care, and I don't know why people don't care. It's terrible when you see trash 10 steps from a garbage container downtown on the streets, and here sits the drink cups 5 to 10 steps. Are you really seriously that lazy?
And well, go back to my theory, the theory that is mine, and do that. Now, what you don't want in the dumpsters are computers, monitors, things like that.
No, because we will take that for e-waste.
Yeah.
June 17 and 18 out at the food court at the fairground.
Mm-hmm.
So all of your electronics, please. When I told you last year you missed it and it was too late and kick them back in the closet, well, you need to go back to that closet and dig it all out now and get it ready to go, because we will take it. We don't care if you bring one piece or a trailer full. Freight's going to cost me the same.
That's right. That's
and it's staggering this year. So take advantage of it.
That's the 17th and the 18th.
Of June.
Of June.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So 9 to 5 on Friday and 9 to 2 on Saturday. On Friday, CARC will be there, document destruction. Unless something terrible happens, they're going to be there. And they're usually there from 9 to 2 on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Friday only. So keep in mind now, Friday will still be there till 5, but they will only be there to take your documents until 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So all those tax forms and bills and whatever else you want shredded up, destroyed, bring those. So
okay.
It's a great program.
You're on the remote calendar.
I better be.
Yeah.
We've talked about this since last year.
Well, I'm just showing you right there, e-waste remote right there.
Yes.
So
good deal.
And on the 18th, e-waste remote right there. So
wonderful. Wonderful.
You're on the calendar. Of course, that doesn't keep them from. Anyway, that's an internal thing.
Oh.
So you've got. I think the point that you're making here, or at least I hope people take it from this.
Okay.
You've got the scout cleanup.
Yes.
You got the basketball cleanup. You got the traveling dumpsters, and you got the e-waste.
Yes.
There's no reason for people to have trash in their yards in Artesia, New Mexico, that if we really all get into this and dig into this between now and the end of July.
Right. That's 8 weeks, y'all.
This town should be cleaned up tremendously, and you don't, like let the traveling dumpsters, if you don't want to go all the way out to the transfer station or their hours don't match your hours.
Right.
You can go and dump the stuff in the traveling dumpsters.
Exactly.
If you don't have a way of getting the stuff to the traveling dumpsters,
call me.
Call Linda, and the Boy Scouts or the basketball players will come in.
Or myself and the kids.
That's right. You've got your summer program.
Plus the fact I need a couple of more kids. So if you are between the ages of 14 and 25 and in school, and you want a job, which is actually pretty cushy because you're Monday through Thursday, 9 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up an application right by my door.
Okay.
So, and then get it back, because I need a couple more kids.
Okay. And so what's the age group again?
14 to 25.
14 to 25. Do you have to be in school?
Yes.
You have to be in school. So high school, college, whatever.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I've had kids come and say, well, but I'm not in school. And I'm saying, are you going to be in school when school starts in the fall? Well, yeah. I said, then you're in school.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, obviously you're not in school in the summertime.
Sure.
If you have summer school, we'll work around that, because I always end up with somebody that has to do some classes.
Yeah.
So that's not a big deal.
But not
we will
reform
work
school.
around it. Preferably not. No.
I'm sorry.
No, preferably not.
Okay. So mom, dad, grandma, you got a kid sitting around
doing nothing, and you don't want him playing video games and on his phone all summer?
All day.
Yes.
At least part of the day they can get out working, and that way they can buy their own.
They can earn real money.
They can buy their own gas.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can buy their own lunch on that. So, yeah, get a hold of Linda. Now, your office is in, you're next to the old Ocotillo.
Old movie theater.
Not the Ocotillo, the old movie theater.
Yes,
Land of the Sun.
in the basement.
In the basement. So do you walk up the stairs to go down the stairs?
Well, right now you'll have to, because I didn't get over there to open the cage before I got over here. But otherwise, when the cage is open, you can just come down. And the cage is, on either side of the front steps. But the west side of it, the door will be open. You can come right down those steps, which is a much shorter way.
Mm-hmm.
And first door on the right. I'm the only door on the right. So you can't miss it. If you go on the left, it's the oil company.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Now, what did that building used to be back in the day? Was that the
Well, it was
City
an
Hall?
old city hall.
Okay.
It's been a library. It's been the old city hall. Some people swear it was the jail, but I also
I
know
think the jail was behind.
That's what I'm saying.
Where the...
because there's still bars on one of the windows and a door over there that is a barred jail door.
Yeah.
So,
I think that was behind that building. It may have been part of that complex, but the building you're in was not the jail building. And then back behind it where
and
the
the
empty...
police department was in our building, I think probably with the city hall.
Yeah.
Something, because
And
there's
then-
serious history there.
And then across the alley where the dirt lot is, there used to be a building there that was the senior center.
Yes.
Before that, it was the fire station.
Yes. And I'm still picking up nails when I walk through there.
All right, so Yard of the Week nominations. Go ahead and start nominating, because you're going to start
Yes.
June 1st with Yards of the Week announcements.
Yes.
The Scout Cleanup, 28th, the 4th and the 11th. Basketball players, the 16th and 23rd of July.
Yes.
So, and again, those for folks if you just have no help, no way of getting the stuff to the transfer station, not the landfill,
Right.
but the transfer station. Call Linda, and you'll have some scouts or some basketball players do that. If you do have the ability to haul some stuff and you want to not go all the way out to the transfer station, the traveling dumpsters start June 1st, and they'll be around town, and we'll have announcements.
Oh, yeah.
On the radio for
Yeah.
that.
There'll be commercials and everything.
That's right. And keep your electronic waste for the e-waste recycling. So I've got an old,
Whatchamacallit.
yeah, that's e-waste?
Definitely.
Okay, all right.
Definitely. Everything on this panel, we would take.
Well, we're still using it.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying it's all electronic.
It's all electronics, okay.
In other words, we don't want your vacuum cleaner, your curling iron, your mixer,
or
anything like that.
Or your big screen TV.
No televisions.
No televisions. But the computer monitors
yes.
are good to go. Okay.
And we will take, your record players, your cell phones, old cameras, old radios, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we will take that sort of thing.
So if you've been setting those aside, that's coming up the 17th and 18th of June out at the fairgrounds. And I think we kind of, that was everything on your
Pretty
list, right?
much, yes. Now, the Great American Cleanup
Oh, yeah, that's
still
right.
going on till
Okay.
like June 20. So please get a group together. Let's do a cleanup. Our bar ditches and, edges of the,
You know
the
that
roads.
mattress we talked about hanging on the fence?
Is it still there?
It's still there.
Oh, good grief.
That box spring down on the Roselawn by the dumpsters?
Well, that may get picked up.
Yeah, that's still there.
Yeah, that's on the list.
Yeah. Lana was saying if it's a mattress, she can't lift it up, but she may I may walk out back one day and my truck's gone and I know what's going on. She's, gone to get the box springs.
They're just, box springs are
I don't know
easy
why the
because they
people
don't
that
weigh
live there, I
anything.
don't understand why the people that live right there, there's a house there, people living in the house right
Yeah.
there, don't pick up the darn thing and take it to the transfer station. I don't understand.
Do they have a pickup?
I don't know if they do or they don't, but look, we live in southeastern New Mexico. If you don't own a pickup,
Everybody.
you know somebody that has a pickup.
Yes, like I said, your best friend's uncle's, second cousin has got a pickup. Come
Yeah,
on, you
so
can trace one down.
That's the one I don't understand. And what you have in your house, in your garage, in your backyard, that people can't see, that's, whatever. But the stuff that's out in the alleys, the stuff that's out in,
Yes.
the driveways and the stuff like that, I
Yes.
never have understood that. And then people do put their oversized stuff in a dumpster and the truck, dumps all over the
people,
place.
that's a romper room no-no.
Yeah, but you're right about the bar ditches and stuff like that.
Oh, they're
It is
horrible.
terrible looking.
It's horrible, horrible. And a lot of that could be solved if you bag your trash before you put it in your poly
Or don't
cart
throw it in the back of the
your
truck or
dumpster.
something like
Yeah,
that.
don't throw it in the back. Because let me tell you, we don't have to have a windy day for it to get sucked out.
Yeah.
You get enough wind driving down the road to suck out your trash.
I had picked up an empty Kleenex box somewhere, and I'd thrown it in the back of the truck.
Oh, for shame.
Because I wasn't anywhere where I could throw it away, and then I forgot about it. and I had a trailer, and I was driving up to Roswell the other day, and every so often in the back, through the view mirror, I saw something
bouncing around.
I thought, what the heck is that? And then I got to where I was parking the trailer, and I looked in the back. Ooh. So it made it into the cab before.
Amazing.
Before
Yeah.
I left.
Well, all you have to do is put a little Walmart bag or trash bag or something in your vehicle for your cups or food wrappers or whatever. And when you get home, take it in the house and put it in the trash.
Or when you get to the convenience store, they usually have trash barrels or dumpsters or something like that.
There are so many. There's no excuse.
Yeah,
There's
don't just open it up and let it fall on the ground. Take it to
and
that.
pick up the masks when you drop them. Yes.
Yeah, because I don't want to pick up your mask. I don't know what you've been
And
breathing.
don't put your dirty diapers out. And don't dump your ashtrays. That's really, people, we're supposed to be living in a civilized world.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's some that aren't.
Take a little pride in your space.
Please, yeah.
What's your phone number, Linda?
513-0143.
All right. So,
And you can always call the office at 748-3192.
So what time of the day do you usually run upstairs?
So we can make the phone ring?
We make the phone ring.
Oh, yeah. The other day I thought, I was on the phone and they don't need to know where I'm at right now. They might not believe it anyhow.
All right, Linda. Thank you very much. Enjoy your donut
don't worry,
there.
I will. Yes.